advice to all the bosses out there. Don't scream at your employees and then tell them to clean their desk an hour later. It makes them think that they might get fired, and that's not very nice.
So me and this other girl here today were wearing the exact same Pink Floyd shirt. I mean, yeah, it's kind of embarrassing to be wearing the same shirt as someone else, but it's also kind of cool because there's someone else here like me, someone young who appreciates old hippie music. Yeah, and I told the other designer that, and he's like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with them. It's just the frequency that you listen to it. Yeah, because, you know, no one else listens to their favorite bands, like, every day. I think almost everyone does, and he freaking listens to, like, 80s metal almost every day, too. Although I think he might be going through music withdrawal or something, too, because he seriously, like, has not listened to music today.
Oh my god, it's raining out. Well, anyway, okay, so my dad took the computer into the repair place last Monday. It is now the next Saturday, and it's still not in, and he said, well, it will probably be ready by the next Monday for sure. But seriously, it should not take 2 freaking weeks, especially since, like, I broke it about a month and a half ago, and it was their fault that it's broken the second time.
I don't know if you can tell, but I'm kind of sunburned because I spent the whole day at the beach today and it was like 85, but it was still pretty fun.
This lovely bracelet yesterday.
And I also have started another painting, but I'm not done with it, so you don't get to see it yet.
Sunburns freaking suck.
So my computer is still not done yet after having supposed to have been done by the latest Monday. But it's supposed to be done maybe by tomorrow, so I'm hoping that I can get it back this weekend. This is the painting I was talking about. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of flowers and vines lately.
Oh my god, I am a freaking bacon strip. It's really hot. So, like, is it even possible to get an actual cold in June? I know you can get, like, the flu and stuff, like, get stomach problems and whatnot, but seriously, like, this woman downstairs was coughing up a freaking lung. It's June 9th. Like, seriously? And if you are that sick, you should really stay home, because people like me with crappy immune systems cannot be around that, because I will get freaking ill, and I do not want to be sick in June.
So I still don't have the computer back. I don't know when it's going to be back. And seriously, this is getting ridiculous. It's been a month and a half, and I want to be able to go on the internet when I want, and I want to be able to have, like, my programs and stuff. And it freaking sucks, and this is ridiculous. So I am about sick of the other designer and his freaking crap. We were having our usual fight about tapping and music and pissing each other off and stuff like that. And then he sends me an email listing everything I do that pisses him off. And then he says, but I don't harass you about it. But yes, he does, because, like, seriously, about every other freaking day, he's making some comment about how I listen to the same music or how Pink Floyd fans are druggies. Okay, so he did apologize, but I don't care because it seriously is not cool, so yeah. And then I had my music up really freaking loud because I didn't even want to, like, listen to him speaking to, like, other people and stuff. And then apparently the vet called me, but I didn't hear the phone because my music was up loud. So then she comes upstairs and she's like, well, if you're going to have your music up that loud that you can't hear the phone, my suggestion is to turn it off. That's what I would do. And then the other designer starts, like, cracking up like a freaking idiot, and I wanted to, like, punch him in the head. So I had a pretty fun weekend with the free Ravinia passes. We went to the Steve Martin concert, and at first we were just on the lawn. Then some guy was leaving early, and he came and gave us his tickets, and they were somewhere between, like, 8th and 10th row, and it was really awesome. We could see really good.
So I got a text from my dad on Saturday saying my computer might be ready that day, but then he called them later and they weren't answering. So he's supposed to call today and see if it's ready, but honestly, I don't really have much hope right now. I might actually have to end up getting a new one, which is freaking lame, because I'm going to have to redo all my iTunes and reinstall everything, and it's going to take me seriously like weeks to get my computer back to where it was when I get a new one, if I do, and that really sucks.
We carry a kind of gauze that can cause birth defects, reproductive harm, and cancer. I'm going to have a link to it. I believe it's on this side because it's usually reversed or whatever, but that's not the point. Point is that this stuff is really bad for you.
It's a Medline brand gauze. I'm going to have a link to it. Please click on it, look at it. It says on the box right there that it causes all these, or it can cause all these problems. So please, if you are a doctor, do not buy it. Think of your patients and of their potential children. You are possibly hurting or killing people. And if you are a patient, do not let your doctor use this. Ask them if you can see the package or something before they use it, if you are conscious enough, please. I know this because I work for a medical supply company, so this is reliable. I'll put a link there. You can look at the package yourself. It says it right on there.
Okay, so yeah, disregard my video yesterday about the gauze that can cause cancer and birth defects, because I guess California just has really strict labeling laws, and that was what it was for. It said the state of California says this can cause cancer and birth defects and blah blah blah. But apparently that's also on power cords and stuff like that, so don't worry about it. It's not a big deal.
There's a freaking bacon strip in my apartment again. I slept till 9:15 today. It was awesome.